What's going on, everyone? It's your boy CalLife here, and today we are bringing you a Dragon Ball Fusion World video. This time we are going to be playing UI Goku. Now, UI Goku is a really interesting leader, just because of the fact that he has so many limitations, but at the same time he can still be good. He can still make his way through the meta. He's not the best deck, but he is a very solid deck. So what does he do? Well, number one, when you get to draw, you draw when you attack, and then at 3 life you flip over. Now, when you flip over is when the magic happens. So you lose the ability to draw from flipping, and you also lose the ability to draw when attacking, but it's okay. The reason is because what happens is now you can choose up to any battle card on the field, whether it's on your attack or your opponent's attack, and it becomes that power for the battle. So let's say someone has a Broly on the field that's 45k, you can choose that Broly, and now your UI is a 45k for that one battle. So it's really good. So what makes this deck so good? Well, honestly, it's the UI Gokus. This right here, this card is just phenomenal and beautiful. On play until the end of your opponent's turn, negate the damage you would take next, and then when attacking, you get to go ahead and minus 20,000 power to the turn for every card on the field on your opponent's side of the field. And that is just nuts, because not only is it a 40k, but you're also able to prevent one attack next turn and also do minus 20,000 power. So that is the bread and butter of the deck. The also heart and soul of the deck is actually going to be this Frieza as well. This Frieza is phenomenal. If I had 4, I would play 4, just because of how good it is. If your leader has Universe 7 in special traits, until the end of your opponent's next turn, this card can't be removed by the battle area by your opponent's skills, and it gets plus 20,000 power. So this card essentially on play goes up to 45k, which means your UI Goku leader will also be a 45k next turn as well when your opponent's swinging at you. When attacking, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards is minus 10,000 power for the turn. So not only is it a 45k, but it's also able to do minus 10,000 power, which is crazy. It does cost 5, but it also has counter, so it's not the worst, right? Now, the way I built my deck is very simple. I built it to where I'm just focusing on board control. So as you can see right now, we have 4 Piccolos and 2 Gotens. These are going to be my little draw cantrips. So about 6 extra draws in the deck. We are playing Hit still. I think Hit is still phenomenal. On play, well, nothing on play, but when attacking, minus 5,000 to a card, and you get to take life, which really helps you ramp into your leader ability if you want to. Then we got 4 Fulas. Fula does minus 15k power, which is crazy, and then on top of that, it's a 10k combo for 2. We also have this new Goku, the die one. On play, add 1 card from your life to your hand. So do keep that in mind. It's not an up to, it's a add 1. You have to add no matter what. But on top of that, if your leader's awakened, it does become 30k power, which means your UI can also be a 30k power when he is awoken and this card is on the field. From there, we do have Police Dude. Police Dude is just such a good card. On play, when attacking, KO'd, minus 5k, right? So if you play it, it's about a minus 10k off of this 1 card, plus a 10k combo power. Then y'all already know about the Gohan. Gohan is just amazing. Minus 50k for the turn. And then on top of that, it gets 5,000 power increase, so it goes up to 25 if it is if your leader is awakened. And on top of that, it can take a life and help you ramp to your leader effect. So from here, we also have 1 Kefla. Oh man, I wish when we could play 4 of these, man. But basically, on play, draw 1 card, then play up to a 3 or less tournament of power and special traits from your hand, which means I can end up playing out the Piccolo, or I can play out this, or I can even play out this, right? So I have about 3 different options I can play off of the Kefla. I do wish I could play this Hit, but the Hit is Universe 6. From there, we got the Jiren. Jiren's really good in this deck because when we lose the ability to transform, when we transform, we lose the ability to draw. So this card just helps you draw because you take 1 damage, and then you put the top card of your deck into your life. So it's basically a draw when they attack. Then we got Elephant. Elephant is a 10k power, but also kills a 30k, which is really nice. We could just basically minus something, then drop this if we need to. And then obviously you already know about the Son Goku. Minus 20,000 power, double strike. Still good card. Only playing it at 2. I would play it at 1, but there's times where like, I wish I had another one. That way I didn't have to charge my first. But yeah, from there we got the 4 super combo Whis. This card is just, I just really like the card art. Usually I go 4 separate different super combos, but this time I'm just doing that one. From there we also have Tournament Power. Tournament Power is like really good in this deck because once again, once you transform, you lose the ability to draw. So this is basically a free 5k in your hand every turn. And then finally we have God Kamehameha. Because you're controlling board so much, you probably won't have things on the board at times, so this will only cost 1. So yeah, but this is the deck, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I do have 3 videos for you. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Let me know if you guys enjoyed the Fusion World content, and if you have any deck suggestions for me, let me know. But I did go like 5-game win streak with this deck, so it's really good in my opinion. And I played against my friend also, and I beat him about 3 times. So it's really like an 8-game win streak at the end of the day. But yeah, let me know in this comment section, bro. Like, this deck is just, it's fun, bro. It's really fun. But anyways, enjoy. All right, so let's go ahead and start out with a Piccolo. Piccolo does draw us into this Goku, which is really nice. Since we're going against Baby Vegeta, I think like the Goku could come clutch, but we also do have the UI already in our hand. So, and UI is like literally just, honestly, just better. We do get the Fua, so let me go and charge out the Elephant. From there, we could just go ahead and swing 15. So they end up taking. From there, I'll just go ahead and play hit. The reason I didn't want to swing with the hit right here is just because of the fact that like I want him to swing at my life. I don't want him focusing on the hit himself, right? So I could kind of like play my own version of the game. I don't want to get down lower life too much, but I don't mind taking a hit here and there. So they do summon out the Glorio, which is fine in a sense, I guess. From there, we'll just go ahead and charge out the Goku. I can then go ahead and play my Goku. My Goku will draw into a Fua. We're just gonna swing at the Glorio, and then I'm just gonna end my turn. Oh, I do end up popping it. Okay, I got Kamehameha. Yeah, I couldn't remember if I ended up popping it or if I ended up swinging at it. I just know I didn't want to use my hit because once again, I can counter 15s, and as long as I can get them to play my game, I should be okay. Right now, Baby Vegeta, luckily they haven't seen the Baby Vegeta on curve, but they do see the Goku, and the Goku is indeed a problem. I won't lie, the Goku's a problem. So we're just gonna end up taking 30, which is fine. We get a 10k counter. They are gonna get to draw 1. Now the thing I like about this deck is like I'm all about board control, and that's how I decided to build it. So we're just gonna play double Fua here. That way we can clear this Goku, but first we're gonna swing because we want cards out of their hand, right? And we know for a fact they want to save this Goku. So go ahead and swing there. We're gonna swing with our hit now. We're not gonna take our life because, like I said, I don't want to go down in life too much. Basically, because of the fact that I don't want to not be able to draw cards. So right there, we're able to get a super combo out of his hand, which is nice. And then from here, we're just gonna go ahead and play another Fua. This Fua will clear that Goku. So like minimum effort, they lost a super combo, and I think they lost a 10k as well, or maybe a 5k. Let me verify. Yeah, it was a 5k. So far we're controlling the board. Right here, they are gonna go Baby. Baby will be able to go ahead and summon out the Bola. The Bola will be able to take life, which is what he wants to do, because I'm not swinging at him. I'm basically trying to control the board. He does summon out a Glorio. He is gonna go ahead and go to 30. And with the 30, I'm just gonna go ahead and take that. no point in countering that. We do get another UI, which is really nice. So now we have double UI in hand. They are going to swing with the Glorio, and from there they can summon out the Goten. And then I believe they end up charging this, which was crazy. That way they could just bounce my hit back to my hand, which is fine. So we're basically at the point where I want to be as a UI player, which is around 5 to 6 energy. So from here, we're just going to charge the hit that they bounce back, so it's a free charge. From there, I can now summon out my Frieza. This card is absolutely nuts. It's probably my favorite card in the deck, to be honest. So, like, right here, we're just going to go ahead and swing at the Glorio, and we're going to minus on the baby. And they're going to go ahead and take that. And then we're going to go ahead and swing. We can now go ahead and transform. So we are now in Ultra Instinct form. And then from here, we're going to go ahead and copy the ability of the Ultra Instinct. So yeah. So now we copy the ability. We're swinging 45k for this turn, and we're able to protect ourselves for 45k as well. But this is where it's going to become an awkward turn, because I wasn't sure if they were going to be able to summon out the 30k blocker Rildo, especially since they just double took their life. So their General Rildo is then going to swing at me. I'm just going to charge the Flora. The way I see it, it's going to get end up getting charged anyways, so I'd rather just charge it now. And do remember, guys, I still have a way to use my my UI ability. So we're going to go ahead and do that. So now here we're going to swing 25. They're going to summon out the other Rildo, which can summon out the level 4. So they're swinging 25 here. We're just going to give him a 10k. So our hand is still decently sized, and we're still about to be at 6 energy, and they're only at 4. So from here, they're going to swing 25. They're going to go into Rildo here. And right here, honestly, I'm just going to give them a 10k again. So I like to just call this police dude. Yeah, so 30k here, like, looking nice. We're looking good. From here, we give them another 30k. I know I can use my ability here, but like I said, I wasn't sure if they're going to summon out Rildo, and that would easily just stop Rildo. So we do get the Goku die. We're going to go ahead and charge it just because of the fact that, like, we can't ever play it. So it would have just been a 10k anyways, and I kind of like every other card in my hand. So from here, we'll just go ahead and summon out the UI. UI would then be able to basically clear this board for me, leaving the Rildo at 5k. We do take care of that one Rildo. They could charge this if they wanted to. Honestly, I don't know why they did not. But here, I'm just gonna go ahead and swing. We're gonna now swing for 45. Like, I mean for 40. This deck is actually insane. So really liking this deck. From here, they're gonna go ahead and get to their turn. So this is like the spot where it's really hard for players. If you cannot remove my UI and my Frieza, they're gonna be in like a really difficult situation. But we are playing against Baby. This deck is insane. So from here, we're just gonna give him a 5k. We don't need the Gohan. We already have a UI and we have another UI in our hand. So yeah, Gohan is not really needed right now. They are gonna go into Baby, getting rid of the Trunks. The Trunks is then gonna get them 2 cards from their grave. And they still have 2 energy. I'm pretty sure they can still do the Rildo plays. Yep, so here comes the Rildo. So they are able to just massively just eat our hand. And not really a fan of it, but we do take that one because we could just negate that. Now they start swinging at my boy Frieza. So Frieza's getting swung on, and then I still have a way to save it, so I give up the other Frieza. And then from here, I believe they end up swinging at me again, and I'm just gonna give them the Kefla. So yeah, so far able to save my board, protect my life. I did lose a lot of hand value, and I probably should have gave something up, but I didn't really want to. So from here, we're just gonna go UI. We're just gonna wipe these cards out of the way. The reason I did UI first is because I didn't want his Vegeta to go ahead and draw him a card. And he does end up summoning out the real though. And he gives us a super combo, which I'm cool with. So right now we're gonna swing with now our Frieza. Our Frieza will be able to lower this thing down by 10. And he ends up blocking, which was smart because it ended up changing my play, to be honest. So from here, we're just gonna go ahead and swing 40 again. Him always getting swung on by 40 is just really bad for him. Like, it's like, what is he supposed to do? There's only 4 super combos in the deck, so it's a lot, man. So from there, we're gonna go ahead and get the Jiren on the field. And the reason I went for Jiren is because I wanted to be able to get some draw power since we don't draw. But honestly, I still went into the UI play, and you'll see why. So from here, they are gonna get a Mew. Mew is going to go ahead and get them another Rildo blocker. So they do have the combo. I think they've seen like 3 of these. So from here, they're gonna swing 30. I'm gonna activate the effect, and this is why I'm saying I should have just summoned out the UI because it was just another brick. So it is what it is. From here, we're gonna just super combo out of that. They are going to be able to swing at us, and they're gonna charge to summon out the blocker. And I'm like, okay, sure. So we do get a 10K, which is nice. They are going to be able to do this, and they're gonna boost this card up just to kill my Frieza. But at the end of the day, it really doesn't matter. This game is basically over. I'm just gonna go ahead and charge this. We're going to use the power of my UI, getting rid of that. He can't get cards back. I'm going to kill his blocker. He's gonna scoop. Little did he know I had another UI in hand, like 2 extra. So yeah, that's GG's. Let's get into the next match. All right, game 2, and we are going to be going against Beerus. So as you can see, I end up keeping my hand because I have 2 UIs in the hand. And the way you see it is like, if I could just get to end game, I'd probably just win this just based off these 2 cards alone. Plus on top of that, we also have the Goku, the Frieza. So we are playing against Beerus. Beerus is dangerous. He does have critical. We are going to charge our Jiren. We do get ourselves a God Kamehameha, which is nice for us. So we are going to be able to just go ahead and swing. And from here, I'm looking like, all right, I can't really combo anything because if I do, I'm basically throwing away his cards. So I'll just take the hit. So I do lose an elephant, which really sucks. But the reason I kept this hand was because I didn't want any of these stuff to be critted out of my hand. So yeah, from here, we're just gonna go and charge one of our hits. We're gonna go ahead and swing. And then I believe from here I end up playing the hit. Ooh, that was a big yawn. Anyways, with the hit on the field, I won't swing because once again, I don't want to lose my field. I think the way I want to play this game is basically just kind of build my board up with some neg effects. They do find themselves a UI. So from here, we are going to go ahead and get hit by critical again. We lose the police dude, which does hurt. And they are going to go ahead and summon out the annoying Whis. Now, the Whis I know for a fact I gotta take care of. So I'm just going to do God Kamehameha just to charge it. From here, I'm going to swing into this Kefla. And he ends up actually giving me the Kefla, which is crazy because he had 2 5Ks on the board. So I'm not really sure why he gave that to me. And from here, we're just going to go ahead and swing at the Beerus. Now, I wanted to take care of the Whis, but I felt like playing the stage was just a little bit better because for long-term effect. So instead of playing the Gohan. So yeah, they're gonna go into awaken mode, and then from there they're gonna just neg my hit. Then he will neg it and swing at it again. I'm just gonna let it die. I feel like it did what it needed to do. It got rid of the Kefla, so that was an extra critical out of the way. And they're gonna go into a Piccolo. From the Piccolo, they will be going into another Whis, which is very interesting considering I'm a red deck, and we get our third UI, which is just super nice. We're gonna get a stage, which we don't need, but you know what? We can use this stage right here. We're gonna swing for 20. And he will now start using his cards on the field. Now we're at the point where I'm like, all right, cool. What do I do? Let me just go ahead and summon out the Gohan. Gohan will then kill one of the Whis. And now we're like, all right, we're chilling now. We're chilling. So if you guys are wondering, why did I go Frieza? With the marker, I'm going to be at 6. So I would rather just summon out the Goku like earlier than possible, instead of having to wait one extra turn. Like if he kills the Gohan, it is what it is, but he's gonna have to work for it. He's just swinging 20 here. I'm not giving up any cards. And then we get ourselves a UI. Now we got the 4-drop UI. This card is still pretty good. I do like it. So we're looking at 4 different UIs in our hand. He does get himself a Jiren, and his Jiren will be able to kill my card. Now the Jiren is annoying, don't get me wrong. Free charge off the stage. We're gonna go ahead and play the UI. The Jiren's gonna have incredible value for him because he's gonna be able to like basically draw, which is why we're gonna do this. We're just gonna swing 40 into it, kill off those cards, get those out of my way, and he's gonna activate Jiren effects, take a life, put a life back. And then remember, I have to kill this card basically 2 times. So I was like, I might as well get a card out of his hand. Let me just go 15. With the stage, it's gonna be 20, and then we go 30. So it's like, all right, you have to give me a super combo with something else. And he ended up giving that to me. So I'm like, all right, cool. Not really worried about it. I have a second UI, so I know I can clear the Jiren pretty easy next turn with double UIs on the field. So while it looks like he's having an easy time, honestly, this has been a pretty easy match for me. I haven't really had much to worry about. Now I do know that my hand ain't looking too good combo wise, but you know what? We're still gonna have to do what we do. So he is going to try to kill my UI Goku, and y'all already know we're not gonna allow that. He's gonna have to invest. If he doesn't invest, then it is what it is. So let's see what he does here. I think he summons out another Jiren. Oh, he summons out the elephant. So elephant does kill the UI, and I'm like, oh man, well that sucks. But you know what? It's like I said, it is what it is. From here, we're just gonna charge out the 4-drop UI, and I'm gonna get another Super Saiyan Blue Goku. And I'm like, all right, well that's not cool. But you know what? We do have ourselves the UI to come to the field, and I'm not gonna swing with this one this time. Just gonna summon it. And the reason we're not swinging is because of the fact that I don't want it to die on a crackback, especially because Beerus can just lower my stuff by 10k every turn. So unless he has something like another elephant to kill this UI, he's like pretty stuck. From here, we're just gonna end up negating that one. Doesn't make sense for us to stop it. He has to swing with the Beerus, with the Jiren, so he can get the Jiren effect off. So we are gonna get ourselves a Fua. From here, I am now going to transform, and by now transforming, we can now start activating our ability, which is pretty sick. So we're just gonna go ahead and use this, do stage. So yeah, look, we're looking nice. He is gonna summon out another Jiren. Jiren is going to swing at us again. I'm just gonna get a super combo out of that. And then he's gonna end with 3 up. And that was a little confusing to me, but you know, is what it is. So we're just gonna go ahead and use UI. We're going to get everything down to 1K. He is going to be able to activate the effect of Jiren. So draw one, basically, and then another one, another draw one. So I'm like, oh, all right. He's gonna give me a super combo and another card. Honestly, 40K is just too much, bro. So from here, I'm just gonna go ahead and swing 40 at his face one more time because I do not have to deal with his board, right? I have another UI in hand. We're going to do Kame. Look at that, it's so beautiful. I kind of wish he had a better animation, honestly. But you know what? Let's go and get our other UI onto the field. And yeah, things are looking ugly for him. We're just gonna go ahead and board wipe. And the reason I did like this is the neg like gets past the Jiren ability, which is great for us. He is then going to go ahead and give us another super combo. Remember, we still do have the stage too. So we have stage as a defensive option. It's been clutch, I'm not gonna lie. Like, stage in this deck is like really good. From here, he is gonna neg our UI. And then from here, we're just gonna stage. We can protect this. We still have the UI negate life effects as well. He has 8 energy to play with. He is gonna draw one, so he's gonna cantrip. And then from here, he will go ahead and summon out Shin. Shin is then going to neg this by 10K. So now it's at 20. So Supreme Kai doing his thing. And then from there, he is going to summon out the Super Saiyan Blue Goku. That way he can swing double life at us. And I'm like, yeah, sure, go ahead. I'm cool with that. I have a way to get past this. So from there, I do get myself a Piccolo. We're going to go ahead and neg. And he's like, oh my god, he's burning all his super combos. Look at this. All those super combos just getting burned. From here, we're gonna go Piccolo. We do get ourselves a nice looking Frieza. We got the alt art, and we're gonna alt art it up. And what's better than 40, guys? It's gonna be 45K. So obviously we're swinging 45K now instead of 40. So yeah, this Goku's bad. So from here, we're just gonna go and do this. So yeah, we're looking good. We got 2 5Ks potentially on the field because we have the Piccolo, and then we also have the stage. So 10K on the field. We have a 10K in the hand. He is going to go ahead and try to kill off our UI. No one likes this card, I'm telling you. Card is actually just disgusting. He is gonna get his own UI. And the UI is going to be swinging at us. We don't have protection here. So from here, I'm just going to end up activating this to go to 45K. So yeah, I don't know. Oh yeah, I didn't choose this because I went down by 2K, which is why I chose the UI. I was like, wait, why didn't I just choose the Frieza? I couldn't remember. So yeah, from here, 5K, easy stop. So even though we're not drawing cards, we're still doing things. And then we're gonna just kill this UI, let's be honest. Next turn, that UI is dead. If my UIs can't stay on the field, your UIs definitely are not allowed to stay on the field. Those are the rules. So from here, just gonna charge that 10K. I'm gonna boost up to 440. He's gonna give me a bunch of cards. So now he's down to 3, and it is looking really bad for him. But in his head, he's like, all right, cool. What can he do? He can't clear my UI. Well, that's wrong, bro. So from here, we're just gonna go and swing with the Frieza. He's gonna give me a Kefla. He's been under so much pressure, he's never had time to play that Kefla. So now we can just summon out the Gohan. Gohan is now going to be swinging 25. and it's gonna neg by 15. You guys can already see where this is going. That UI is gone. It is not staying on the field. And then we're gonna get rid of the negate. And then from here, let's just go ahead and summon out my boy. So now at this point, UI is dead. And on top of that, I can swing for 35. Was going to boost to 40 because we know for a fact that he ended up searching, so he had 110k in hand. So, and then if we were to look, I don't think I can look at it. Yeah, but I think he used like every super combo, so we could have went literally 40 to 50, and there was no way he could survive. Even if he had a super combo, the most he could go was 50, and he was still going to die. So yeah, GG's. Hope you guys enjoyed the video so far. Let's get into one more match, and then we're gonna head out. All right, game 3, and we ended up going against the Android 17. So Android 17 is a very strong deck, especially with the inclusion of like Nappa and like other cards from FBO4. So we're gonna just go start off. We're gonna play Piccolo. Piccolo's gonna draw us into a Gohan, which is really nice. So we have the combo. We have the Kefla and the Gohan combo. They are gonna swing at us. We're gonna go ahead and charge this Piccolo. We don't want to take that damage. There's no need to, right? So from here, they can opt to use that energy marker, which we know they're not going to do, or they could just draw one if they had a cantrip, but they don't. So we're happy about that. From there, I'll just charge police, and then we're gonna go to swing. Now, we do get ourselves a stage, and I think here I end up going stage. Yes, I do. Okay, cool. So we end up going stage. Stage is just, it's just too good, man. Like in this deck, if we can establish it early, we don't ever have to establish it again. Plus, if we draw another one, it's just a free like charge. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and just counter that. They are going to go ahead and now play a stage themselves. So now that they have stage, we do draw ourselves our Jiren, and then we get a Fua. So 15. So he's not playing anything. He wants to awaken as fast as he can, I assume, which is kind of weird. Usually that deck wants to like awaken slower. That way they can be at 6 energy and do energy things. I'm over here like, you know what? We're just gonna go and swing. But he actually does not want to take that, so he is trying to slow down the awaken process. So far we have good tempo. Like I said, we have a bunch of good cards. We have the Jiren. I think Jiren's just phenomenal in this deck, especially against this matchup. Unless he can clear the Jiren, I'm not really worried. So he is going to go ahead and swing 15. We're just gonna go and stop that with stage, and then from there he's gonna swing at my Goku Daima. So yeah, we're just gonna give him a 5k. And from there, he's gonna activate this. That way he can ramp. So now he has a total of 4 energy. He's gonna summon out this really annoying Krillin. That's gonna protect his 18, but it's fine. We do draw into a card that we love to see, which is the Frieza. So we're just gonna go swing 15 here. And then from there, I end up playing the Jiren. Jiren will then swing a 30. So at this point, I'm like, yeah, bro, you're gonna awaken. I don't care anymore. And then we're gonna swing 20. So he ends up giving me a 10k, which I'm cool with. And then from there, we're just gonna go ahead and end our turn. Now that he's awakened, I gotta remove this. There we go. So he does summon out the Vegeta. Vegeta can pop my Goku if he decides to, and he's gonna go ahead and play out the 1-drop for a draw. So he does indeed end up killing my Goku, which is fine. The Goku did his job, and we're still at 7 life. I think that's probably the best part about this. This Android player has not been able to ramp in any type of way, like fast enough. And then here, because we already have the Jiren established, like he's in a dangerous situation. So we're just gonna end up taking that. We do get another stage, so that's a free charge. And then the 30, we can end up taking 2. The animation is still probably one of the best in the game. And we do get a God Kamehameha. So from here, they're going to swing 25. We'll take that 2. We get another God Kamehameha. So I'm like, where's the combo? From here, we get a Gohan. So obviously, we'll charge that. I should have charged the stage. I don't know why I didn't. But now we can play out the Frieza. And the reason I'm playing the Frieza out is because I want to kill this Gohan. Gohan's annoying. I mean, this Krillin's annoying. Protecting this 18 from being killed was like attacked with. So from here, we can go ahead and swing 30 into this. He gives it up, which I was shocked. And then from here, just gonna draw a card. It's gonna be another Jiren. And I don't know why he gave me a 10K, but he did. Kind of weird, but I'll take it. So yeah, he's in a really bad situation. At this point, I'm like, okay, he's definitely summoning Cell, but there was no Cell to be summoned. So I was like, all right, cool. I can work with that. He will swing 30 here. We end up activating Jiren ability. We'll get ourselves a 10K. And then from here, I end up taking it. I'm not countering the 30s. It'd be too expensive to counter. And at this point in the game, I'm like, oh my, look at all this card advantage. He does summon out a blocker. And then he's gonna go ahead and activate the main. I don't know why he activated that. I didn't have a 2-drop on the field, so that was weird. This was one of the interesting Vegeta players. So we are gonna charge stage. We're just gonna go into the boy UI Goku. And then from here, this game is basically over. We're just gonna activate this. We're gonna lower everything. And here I feel like they should have blocked because we have the Frieza, but they end up not blocking, and now their blocker just ends up just dying for literally free. He does end up using brother-sister combination. So, but it's like, all right, that's cool. I still have this 30K swing on the field. So he gives us a super combo. Like I said, this was one of the more free matches that we had. But yeah, this deck is very solid. As you guys can see, like, it is going crazy. We are gonna swing first, that way we can get the draw. Then we can activate the power of UI, go to 40. He obviously can't stop that. So yeah, from here, they're going to go ahead and I think they end up scooping around this part. Maybe, I could be wrong. I can't remember. From here, we're just going to activate this. So now your 30 is nothing because I'm basically the 40K lead. He clearly doesn't have a Broly, because if he did, like, he would have summoned a Broly by now. Just gonna give him a 10K. And now, let's see. We do get ourselves another Goku. So we're just gonna go ahead and neg. He left 9 energy up. I don't know why he left all that energy up. I feel like he could have done more, but he just chose not to. And we're just gonna kill this. So he gives us a 10K. I think maybe he didn't want it to be negged by the UI. I don't know. It's gotta be a reason, right? We're just going 30 here. He does brother sister combination. Like, honestly, that's not helping him though. Like, he's literally just getting swung on. We are gonna play the Kefla here. Kefla does get us into the Goku, and then from here we can go ahead and play the good old Gohan. I will then play the 1-drop. We get another Goku. And he has one more super combo to give us. So yeah, guys, like at this point, it's like if you can just stay alive long enough and see your UI, the match is basically free. I will say this, you do have a little tougher time against blue matchups for the most part. As long as you don't get Zeno, you're good. So yeah, we're just gonna summon out this Goku. He's now a 30k lead. I just wanted to see what my life would have been, and he ends up scooping. So Goku Daima was going to be swinging, and we still had an opportunity to swing for 40, but he had no cards in him. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. This is my first time making Fusion World content. If you want to see more content like this, please let me know. I'm having a lot of fun playing this card game again. So yeah. Anyways, Cal Life is signing out. Y'all have a wonderful day. Peace.